What? Yo,
like the rattlesnake coiled in the grass.
I can see you.
Unseen
I
by
can
its
see you.
prey.
I can see you. I can
Black
see you.
Pedro strikes. Hey.
Wow. Yo, what's going on?
Sorry, I shouldn't be scaring you like
I
that.
know you gotta stop doing that, man.
Okay.
I'm nervous. I'm old. Look at my hands. Look at my hands.
You got me jitteries.
Yeah, me jitteries. What's going on? This is Savage AF. Yo, we are here for you. And
forget your feelings.
Yes, man. Matters.
Facts matter.
Okay, but yo,
forget your feelings. Facts
I'm comedian Shang. You know who that is. You know who the man, the myth, the legend, the
Black
man
Pedro.
who wears the pink and makes it look good. God damn it. Get him.
Hey man, I went on I had lunch with a friend today, and she was like, "So you're officially wearing she said you're wearing the official power color of the season." I was like, "For real?" She's like, "Did you know that?" I was like, "No."
No.
So this is I'm just naturally attracting the whole universe right now.
Wow.
Magenta, nigga.
Fuchsia. I don't know. I know that.
I think there's more fuchsia.
No, that's more fuchsia, but it seems more like the inner lining of a vagina. So,
hey, I'd love to be coated in.
And that is a strong. Well, hold on. And that is a strong thing.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. No, we're here for you. Make sure you check us out when we are here, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And you need to tell your friends, check us out. As you can see it scrolling. Look at that scroll. Look at that scroll. Yeah, ladies.
So that's if you ever miss us live on YouTube or Facebook.
Right, Facebook.
Which is where we are. So you can go to the YouTube page and catch us there. All the shows are archived. YouTube.com/C/SavageAFWorld. All one word, man. Let's go.
Right. And you know what you do? You go to the page, you take your thumb, and you press the bell. Make sure you check us out. Also, check us out on, I'm going to just go right to it because, there are children that are hungry in Sri Lanka right now because we haven't got enough money together to get enough people to follow us on the egg. So if you do that, with every time you click and follow at Black Pedro, a child gets a warm meal and a puppy gets an owner.
Man. And you don't have to watch some commercials where they have the dogs in the cages shivering in the winter. You don't have to see those no more.
I'm just saying,
So the egg is for those who don't have time like me to pronounce IG.
Right.
And Instagram. So we call it the egg.
The egg.
At Black Pedro, at comedian Shang with the G now. Y'all know he gangster, so keep the G in it.
Make sure you follow, right? You already know this. I ain't got time.
It's going to be a very primal show. It's going to be a primal show. Like,
I got time for these niggas. All right, so make sure you do that. Give us a like and a subscribe if you do that. If you don't. That's the bullshit right there. That's that bullshit. Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, right there. Make sure you do that. Also, before we jump into the show, because we're going to jump right quick into the show, I want to let you know something. One, we appreciate you subscribing to the channel because that means you're a good person and you smell good and you're not an evil person. But it ain't done there. I know you think it's done. It's not done. The thumbs up help. It's little thumbs that you use like this. You do that, it makes everything better.
That's what
so go to the page, give us some thumbs up. Give us thumbs up if you're watching us on the thing. And you know what? Every time you do that, it makes the world better. And I'll show you why. So do that.
That's just crazy.
So do that.
I ain't know turtles laugh like that.
Yeah, it's weird.
By the way, that was Mitch McConnell at a bathhouse getting his rocks off.
Get his rocks off. All right, so make sure that was weird. I just pictured it.
Oh, Mitch McConnell did like, yeah, use the toothbrush. I'm here for the brush.
All right, so make sure you check us out on all that, and make sure you check out on YouTube. There's a special that's on right now. I need you to check out. It is called, ready for it? Ready for it? Here it comes. YouTube. Yeah, you ready? All right. Black and Pedro. Make sure you check out Black and Pedro's comedy special on YouTube. Make the numbers go up. And if you happen to be on Tubi, Amazon, or
Apple TV,
make sure you check out Shangry live in New York. Boom, bam. Let's go. Let's get the
I do want to shout out
we got a lot of people in the feed. Yeah.
I want to shout out QB. Y'all know I ain't calling nobody king or queen no more. Maya Baker, but I love y'all. Kevin Keith, they say never trust a man with two names, but you're always welcome here, brother. Breezy JJ's, I see you.
No other Miranda.
No other Miranda. Stacy finally made it to class on time. D
Stacey.
Jones, I see you.
She's so pretty.
Carolina
and
Boss.
So weird.
She's violent too.
Yeah, she's a lot of props. But we love her. And,
you know what it is.
You know,
all are welcome, except for trolls. Savage AF, man. It is Thursday, September 22nd, 2022.
We're getting into it right now. It's going down right now.
In the time-space continuum. You
right
know
this second.
This is your run-up for today, this Thursday. We are going to end today's show with the Shangry, which I'm just reading. So trying to regain my composure as a professional now. Whoop that trick. The song the Dems need to win. That's
how we got to do that.
Before we get into that though, Black Pedro pop in today. Very simple question. What the fuck is NYQUIL chicken? Let's talk.
Yeah, that was.
Let's talk about it. But before we get into that, lock her up. Lock her up. Yeah. GINNI, I Own a Slave Thomas, is set to testify before the January 6th committee. Let's talk about it. But before we get into that, man, you know, when we ask this question, sometimes it's kind of silly, and sometimes it's some serious shit. But this shit right here is so seriously silly that you're gonna be like,
motherfucker, say what? Yeah. Motherfucker, say what? Say yeah.
Y'all boy, America, y'all boy.
Unbelievable.
Donald Jesus Trumpty Dumpty, as you guys like to worship him as.
This motherfucker here.
On Fox News last night.
Yep.
Faux News. Yeah, man, this dude really said that he he really said that he could declassify things just by thinking about it.
Yeah.
Like he was like, okay.
Hey, wait a minute. Pedro, can you say that again for me, please?
You know what? I'm gonna do even better. He was with Hannity last night, so
because it's blowing my mind, man.
All right, give me a second. I'm gonna read it fast, but it's a bit of a chunk. But I want y'all to hear his words out of the orange's mouth, right? So Hannity says, "Is there a process? What was your process to declassify?" Trump's response: "There doesn't have to be a process, as I understand it. You know, there's different people say different things, but as I understand it, there doesn't have to be. If you're the president of the United States, you can declassify just by saying it's declassified, even by thinking about it, because you're sending it to Mar-a-Lago or to wherever you're sending it. And there doesn't have to be a process. There can be a process, but there doesn't have to be. You're the president. You make the decision. So when you send it, it's declassified. I declassified everything."
Yeah, he said that.
Also,
hold on. What? What?
Well, it's not even just what. It's not even just what. it's actually,
Motherfucker say what?
you know what I mean? Like it's really that, because he actually then goes on to say towards the end of the response, there's a lot of speculation, and he's talking about why the FBI raided Mar-a-Lago so aggressively. He's like,
Right.
there's a lot of speculation because of what they did, the severity of the FBI coming and raiding Mar-a-Lago. Were they looking for the Hillary Clinton emails that were deleted, but they are around someplace?
Okay.
Motherfucker say what?
Exactly. What the?
So he goes from, I can declassify anything with my mind. He's become the Professor Xavier of fucking declassification. And then
That's your president. That's your president. That's your
America.
president.
That is y'all president.
That's
But
no. That's white
your
folks.
former twice.
It's 6% of black folks president, and that is the rest is 94% white folks. That's your president that said this shit. That is that fucking fucktard, retard of fucktard a nation that thinks he's an alien and he can just think things through because he said so. That motherfucker's out to lunch. And if y'all think he is the best person,
he's so delusional. Breezy JJ says, Maya Baker in it. She says, the problem is he thought and still thinks that as president, he had unlimited power to do whatever he
thinks he's
wanted.
a monarch. He thinks he's a wizard or a warlock or some shit.
Well, he could be a grand wizard of the KKK.
When we know he's just a scared little bitch ass man that white people are propping up because they are racist and incoherent. All of them are inherently racist fucking cunts. But he's a dummy. He's a fucking dummy.
But then this is, and you know who's even dumber? Why he says these dummy things? Because he knows the dumb nuggety fuckheads out there who support him will listen to him. Because when you say, were they looking for the Hillary Clinton emails that were deleted? Like, what do you like?
The fuck does that got to do with anything?
Emails aren't like in a physical location. Well, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, sure, they might be stored on the server.
Were they sitting on the table, like, or rolling through his ear?
So why would Hillary Clinton's old emails be at your resort? Like, what's
you know why?
I'll
tell you why. I'll tell you why. He is out to lunch. He's out to lunch. And the motherfuckers that back him, you're out to lunch too. You smell, you stink. All of y'all are bad in bed. I hate y'all families. I hate y'all all. This motherfucker's a scared little bitch ass of a man. Yeah. And the only thing he can hide behind is white supremacists and white nationalists. Fuck him, feed him rocks and take him swimming. Damn, I can't believe he got away with this shit. Wow.
Well, we gonna see about getting away.
Just like Brett Favre, exactly. I'm gonna do it when he was. I
knew there was something I left off the list.
Yeah, it was Skip Bayless. Skip. Let me tell you something.
Shannon Sharp.
He's been a scumbag his whole life, Skip. He's been a scumbag. He was always a scumbag. Even when he was playing football, guess what? We would say number 22, scumbag ass Skip. Let me tell you something else about him, Skip. Okay, fuck him. He steals from the poorest people in the world, Mississippi, and he steals from them. You know how much of a scumbag you got to be? Skip.
The same scumbag that thinks he fuck Brett Favre, go Lions. But yeah, the same scumbag that thinks he can declassify
with his brain
materials with his mind.
Exactly. Merrick Garland, what the fuck are you waiting for? You hear
they're coming for him. Well, but I just it's like the caucasity, audacity, idiocracy to say out loud that maybe the FBI were actually, they raided it so his place. They raided Donald Trump's place so aggressively because they were looking for Hillary Clinton's email.
You know what? This happened the other day. Pedro doesn't know this. People, like, there was the FBI came here and came to my place trying to find a bottle of wine from Pedro's place. And they're like, where's the wine at? I'm like, it's not.
Yeah, that'd be like looking for, a hobo a hobo ho at Shang's place.
That won't happen.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I do got, by the way, all you single ladies.
Looking for my hobo ho.
I am going to start dating, so look out. Look at the head. When you do the old man head now, like, let me tell you something, ladies. When you get the old man bobblehead, ladies, let me tell you something. Oh, shit, I can't stop my head. But, yeah.
JRA says Michael Vick dog issue was discussed for nearly a year every day. Brett's, it's been silent.
Yeah, but we're going to talk about.
I'd love to see.
We'll add the Brett Favre thing tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah.
First off, let's talk about the twice impeached, disgraced, absolutely out of his fucking mind, fucktard of a president that we had.
Yeah.
Trumpity Dumpty, the racist, dog whistle blowing fuckface that he is, makes fun of the people that are disabled. He's the worst. He's one of the worst human beings in the world. And for y'all to act like, and this is for all you people that support him, well, you know, he has some good things. No. If you look at his track record and pretending the policy for the 4 years he was in there, other than it being a shit show from day one, look at my finger, day one. Other than that, what policies and what insight did he have? None. It was always some corrupt shit. It was always some bullshit. It was always him at a rally saying some crazy shit. And now he's in a QAnon suck face. I mean, yo, man, if you motherfuckers out there, and again, I'm going back to it. If you let Herschel Walker win, I'm going to come down there and I'm going to go on a stabbing spree. Because shooting you is just not good enough. I'm going to individually come to each one of your house, stab the shit out of you. If you let Herschel, the good air was taken by China, and the bad air, they shipped it over here. With the good air and the bad air. Y'all know I used to play football. I don't know if y'all know that. I played football. And they putting this coon cage ass nigga up so white people can feel good with a dumbass that has no grasp of policy, let alone, motherfucker, let alone the English language. Why? Warnock, if you don't, yeah.
You know, I can just see the news now. Comedian Shang commits a serial hammering throughout the state of Georgia, just smacking people with hammers.
Oh, you fucking Georgia.
The hook part.
Yeah, you hook. Yeah, exactly. You Georgia, you pieces of shit. Listen.
Uncle Stabby is back. Look, Maya got excited. Your fans are out there, man.
Uncle Stabby. Let me tell you something. Sometimes you need Uncle Stabby when you just need to stab a motherfucker. Listen, Trump is going to get away with this shit anyway it goes because there are people propping him up, even though he said that shit last night. When I watched the clip, I was sitting there going, now he knows he's on camera, right? And he's still saying this shit. And Hannity was like, really?
He's like, there can be a process, but there doesn't have to be. I mean, yeah.
It doesn't have to be. I mean you know what?
I could just do it with my mind.
Wow. I mean, that doesn't tell you he's his cheese has slipped off the cracker.
Well, that's insane. All right, we're gonna keep it moving because he gonna say some insane shit every other day. But speaking of insane shit, lock her up. GINNI, I own a slave, Thomas, is set to test it. There she is. She's like, now don't you go getting hope.
Yeah.
Clarence.
And by the way, I don't know if y'all know this. Clarence Thomas's wife, Brock Lesnar, because that's what she looks like.
No. I thought she was
John Goodman.
John Goodman, or John Candy specifically as Uncle Buck.
Yeah, but no, she
or like Mike Holmgren.
Yeah, but
like she looked like she'd make a great NFL coach. But I see the Lesnar in her though.
Let's see the Lesnar.
I see it. No, I see it.
Lesnar, her.
I'm also seeing some Wilford Brimley on her.
Yeah, I'm seeing some
like
Wilford
diabetes. Like just if he showed
diabetes. But the thing is,
anyway, she is set to testify before the January 6th committee. And at this point, I'm not sure she has much choice. They're
gonna drag her wide ass in.
I'm calling a sudden case of severe amnesia, where she won't be able to recall a
I don't
goddamn thing.
recall. But no, they have. But to see the thing,
But
the
they have text.
they have
You know,
tweets, they have text. This is the thing.
emails.
Yeah. So listen, Jenny. Okay.
Clarence Thomas married one bad motherfucker in the MMA.
Yeah, I know. And Uncle Clarence Thomas Coons Rice,
She
perfectly
showed it like his
cooned
life.
every time. Let me tell you something. For the people listening to feed, y'all know that she's gonna try to plead the fifth and say this and that, and then they're gonna pull the receipts on this bitch, and she ain't gonna have shit to say. What can she fucking say? You were out at rallies. They got video of you supporting these fucking idiots. They got video of her. They got texts. They got tweets. They got information where she was raising money to bring people that were insurrectionists to the Capitol. All of this shit, and this is how bad I am right now. And the bitch is still gonna get off.
Well, she has yet to be charged with anything.
Well, she should be. She should be charged. You know what? She should be charged for thick neck syndrome. Look at this bitch.
Although JRA NYC says she looks more like Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Okay, I gotta find him.
No, that was a good one. But yeah, so I think this is something a lot of us have been hollering for a while. Is like, how can you have a Supreme Court justice's wife, right? I give it to him. It's not him, but happy wife, happy life. So how can how can he not be, it's just too close for comfort. But a Supreme Court justice's wife who was actively trying to plan the overthrowing of the 2020 presidential election.
Right, an insurrectionist. She's basically an insurrectionist.
She's a seditionist.
And you know what? And a damn good wrestler.
God damn. Now I remember her. Good one, JRA. Kudos unto you. Yes. Yeah, man.
That was right on time.
That's
a dude, man.
I know, but that's her though.
No, I'm talking about Jenny.
Jenny. It's a man.
It's a man.
Why won't this wig come off?
And she obviously all of the other shit she said pertaining to her support of Trump and some of the things she did. It was fucking horrible. Bottom line is, thank you guys in the feed for even Carolina Boston. Absolutely. Trump is going to plead. Now, look, Trump going to plead insanity to tax fraud charges. Exactly.
Man.
You know, he going to say, you just trying to go against because I'm a black man in America. Motherfucker, what? He's using any excuse he can to get out of the shit he's done. So, end of the day,
he called Letitia James racist.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah. Okay. All you Trump supporters eat a dick. First off, let me start off with that sentence. Secondly, we know that this idiot has been insane, narcissistic, xenophobic, bent. And the bottom line is, what do we do about it? We let him slide. That's all they've been doing.
Well, it's catching up slowly but surely. It's what they say, what you do in the dark shall come out in the light. So there are things happening. Wheels are turning. Ginny Thomas being called in to the January 6th committee is a big thing, I believe. And I think we're seeing where hopefully those of us with a little bit of hope left are seeing where this, the whole January 6th thing is leading. Like it's prompted the DOJ to get in on it because too much shit is coming out.
It's too much shit coming out. Also, they said pertaining to some of the things that it should be a slam dunk in New York. It should be a slam dunk in Atlanta. And because of Merrick Garland, the DOJ's apprehension, because he's an ex-president, to indict an ex-president, that's part of the hesitation, because they feel like the threat that Trump said that there'll be violence. There'll be problems. I don't get it. Again,
I don't think they're hesitating off of that.
I think they are.
I think they moved slowly. I think they were, they were maybe a bit too respectful about the Mar-a-Lago files thing. But kudos for trying to seem impartial as well. I think that was important. So
yeah, Maya Baker says his donors are paying his legal fees because they're
yeah.
sheeple. They're sheeple. His people are sheeple, and also the 109 Republicans that said they would not deem Biden president. All of them are sheeple because they want to keep their jobs. They have no moral center. They have no soul. And if I ever see them on the street, hands, tomato, potato.
Do you want to fight? Do you want to catch these hands? Bitch, I'll catch you in the streets. I'm with that heat. Bitch, I'll beat your ass.
Yeah,
I love that song.
Yeah, I mean,
So let's get back real quick to the core of this topic, which is Ginny Thomas sitting in front of Benny Thompson and Liz Cheney and who else is on there? Stephanie Murphy and Zoe Lofgren. The whole January 6th committee. What is she going to? What do you think she's going to say?
I know what she's going to say.
The fifth F. Is she gonna be that one? You think she's gonna be that one?
I think she's gonna be I can tell you right now, she's gonna stand up, and I think she's gonna challenge one of the people on the committee to a fist fight. You think she ain't? She said, "I can take all of you sons of bitches. Come on down here. Come on. Look, I'm telling you, she's going.
That's going to be her swearing in.
That's going to be.
This is her swearing in. Just what? Yeah, I tell the truth.
Yeah, exactly. Now come get a piece of this. Let's go. But
by the way, he did not age well.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah, that did not go down well.
Good Lord. But I'm just telling you, right? Yeah, before
he looked 50 in the 80s.
Yeah, he did.
Now he look 80s in his 50s.
80s and 50s. No, I'm gonna tell you something right now. I think that she's going to try to plead the fifth, but they have too much information on her to even do that. So I think they're gonna hopefully back her in the corner and get for some good TV. I'm definitely gonna make some memes of that shit with her. She's gonna be up there, and I know for a fact that a lot of the supporters are gonna feel like this is the Democrats. Even though it's Republican led, that's the thing that fucks my head up, Pedro. The Republican lawyers, there was Republican judges, and in the 50-something cases where they lost across the board with the vote, trying to overturn the vote and in court, most of them were Republican appointed judges. Mm-hmm. So what do they talk about? The only thing they can do is go to, let's do some insurrection dance. Let's do the time warp. They just want, that's what they want to do.
Ginny Hammer Valentine. There you go.
She really does look like that. Yeah. Any big neck white bitch, we can say she looks like. Anybody that's a white woman with a big neck.
Well, no, you could be white and have a big neck, ladies. But if you're gonna be white, have a big neck, and be, a motherfucking cracker ass insurrectionist, then I'm giving you biscuits.
Yeah.
Then we're laying the hammer down.
Okay? So what do you think? When is this going to happen? When is she being brought into the January 6th Commission hearings?
I'm not exactly sure of that. I also believe that they're going to do another and potentially their last public hearing next week.
Yeah,
I'm not sure on the date on that either, but either way, I guess another important point that I don't think we actually stated is that Ginny Thomas is going to, Ginny, I Own a Slave Thomas,
right,
is going to cooperate. So she's going to go in, you know what I mean? And some people didn't show up for it, so she's gonna do that. I think she's gonna have, again, sudden amnesia.
I think
maybe premeditated amnesia, but
and the other thing is, remember that scene in Django where Leonardo DiCaprio gets killed?
Yeah. Claire's gonna be like,
he's gonna be crying.
No, Monsieur Candide, Mademoiselle John Candy.
Oh, Mrs. Candy,
not John Candy.
Oh, Miss Goodman.
Uncle Buck.
I know. I hope that they pin her into the corner and just smack her around. I hope they put like a wet rag and put soap in it. They put a bar of soap in it and just get her in the corner and bludgeon
prison weapon.
and bludgeon the shit out of this stupid insurrectionist come ass bitch.
Sharpen a spatula.
I was at Flappers last night. I never got an applause.
That's a comedy club,
by the way. I wasn't at the Flappers strip club. Bunch of like, hey, there you are. You got good yams. Look at those yams.
Look at
no, it's a comedy club in Burbank. Stop it, people. And I was at the comedy club, and I said some shit on stage about all the people that are insurrectionists. I've never got silence, and I got a slow football clap. I've never had that on stage and all this shit. They went, because I went on a rant, and they all start clapping, and I went, and then for some reason I went, yeah, because it's a
Rudy moment.
It was a Rudy moment. But I think that what they're gonna do is, and if they tiptoe around this bitch, she's gonna beat you down. Don't you understand? She has the power to glow. I mean,
Carolina Boss with some entrepreneurial advice for you, Shang.
Yeah, I'm not as up on NFT pertaining to making money from it. I know about NFTs, so if you could inbox me and let me know what platforms I can put it up there, I will. Inbox me at my IG, and if you don't do it, then you ain't about that life. At Comedian Shang. Don't forget. Also, while you're there, might as well follow at Black Pedro. Now, listen. Do you think, Pedro? Then we're gonna move on. Do you think that she will get in any trouble for her participation pertaining to the January 6th insurrection / white wave riot?
I think that there is a strong possibility in that, just, from my understandings, obviously no legal background, not having access to any actual documents here. I don't have a basement in Florida, but there are correspondences. Allegedly, she helped finance buses to carry people from various places to the Capitol. And based on her language around the election and her desires to, overturn the results, I think you can call that conspiracy
that is conspiracy.
Once you have those desires, and then apply money to transportation for what was clearly understood as an army. Now, when I say clearly, I mean that in layman's street terms, but
1,200 people rushed into the Capitol with sharpened flagpoles. I'm gonna call that. Yeah, that was some Braveheart shit.
But there's no real evidence of like any of them being
she
like,
did it right.
Like or it's not like
there is evidence.
Send wave one of the orcs.
No, there is evidence.
Send the spearmen.
That's
arrows.
The Proud Boys. The Proud Boys. The Proud Boys. Remember they indicted 11 of them.
But we don't have a link between them getting a direct order from Trumpty Dumpty or Ginny Thomas. That's what I'm saying. Like that, that's the harder part to prove.
Sure Ginny didn't tell him to get fight?
Right. I'm holding a wrestling camp this summer, brothers. And we're gonna lock
all right,
down.
We got Nazi Islam and assalamu alaikum, Nazi. Trump has been charged with fraud, inflating the value of his property assets to get higher loans and deflating them to avoid paying taxes. He's been doing it for decades. I know.
We talked about that yesterday, bro.
We talked about that yesterday, but the bottom line is,
sure.
You know what?
And that's why Letitia James is all up in his ass, like Tisha.
Right.
All up in that ass, like Tisha.
Okay.
All right. We got to keep it moving because I got about 10 minutes left. All right. So
let's get into this.
We're gonna push. We're gonna keep it pushing, but we're gonna look for Ginny Thomas to pay the price. There she goes.
There's Clarence Thomas's wife.
She's I think she's getting towards the water is rising around her. So let's see how she floats.
Right, let's go.
Let's keep it pushing like this, y'all.
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro popping in. Hey, with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Hey, It's your boy Black Pedro with another poppin' to let you know it's poppin'. Oh man, this is one of those things where I'm just. It could have been a motherfucker say what. It just could be. It's a lot. But what the fuck is NyQuil chicken? So apparently, a few days ago, the FDA put out a warning against NyQuil chicken recipes. But
so glad I'm a vegetarian after saying that.
The reason I came across it is because the article I read was complaining that, the FDA was a little late with this because apparently since 2017 on 4chan, that like the QAnon site, whatever, is when NyQuil chicken recipes, or sometimes called sleepy chicken, or as I might call it, roofie chicken. I don't know what the point
it's called.
Yes,
it's called sleepy chicken.
Yeah. And it was killing people. It's some kind of it was some kind of challenge for a bit. JRAMYC says, let's start a new challenge. Read a book challenge, please. and not one that has NyQuil recipes in it. Okay. Chicken is for your sustenance. NyQuil is cold and flu, as you can see on the label there. Mm-hmm. So unless your chicken has cold or flu,
don't do that.
It doesn't need NyQuil, and if it does need NyQuil, you don't need it, right? Like, don't eat.
Well, you never tried this, man. Come on. All right, so
I just don't understand. Like, this, for me, this is one of those telltale signs that we are fucked. This is a telltale sign that we are fucked as a society. Okay? Yeah. There are motherfuckers out here putting NyQuil on chicken. And if you notice, there was not a lick of any other seasoning on there.
That's it.
There's no salt.
Now,
pepper.
Are there black folks doing this?
Well, put that picture back up. We can't see the fingers on the bottle there. Can't see who's.
We can see the
I see it. That's a very light. It's a very light thumb there that I'm seeing.
It might be me.
I mean, we can't quite call it, but if I had to, because I've never heard of. I grew up in a very, very black place.
Oh, they said, hilarious. That's a Cosby dinner recipe.
Cosby dinner.
Would you like some NyQuil pudding?
Yeah, hilarious. Not a lick of any other seasoning on there. I'm gonna go ahead.
I'm gonna go and out on a limb. White folks.
Yeah, it's always something ridiculous, right? JRA, he says crate challenge, Tide Pod challenge. Yeah, I can't do it, guys. You and your challenges, I'm done with you. But NyQuil chicken, I say that if you are dumb enough to do it, to even try it,
then you deserve it.
Then have at it, man. Double up on that order, baby, and scarf it on down. Just get it in.
Unfucking real.
Die slow. That's your pop-in for today.
That's the pop-in for today for Black Pedro. I got to let y'all know. Also, make sure, I'm going to do this extremely quick. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe to the channel, you'll feel better, you'll look better, and you will be a better person. So hit this little button like this. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also follow me and Black Pedro on IG at Black Pedro and at Comedian Shang. Now, my Shangry today is a very popular song that I think that they need to start listening to the Democrats, because they're going a little too soft to be in the war that we're in. So check it. The fuck do we got to do? What does the Democrats got to do to understand this is not a game? Stop fucking soft peddling it. I need you to start beating the shit out of these fucking Republicans, calling them out on their bullshit. Start hitting them. Yeah, do not stop. Beat them with the fucking law. as much as possible. Beat them with a book. I don't give a shit. I'm sick of this shit. I'm so tired of
This nigga said beat them with the law.
Choke these bitches out. Choke them out. Stop being all accommodating. And well, you know what? You know what? We have to follow the rule of the law. They're not following the rule of the law. Get dirty. Start doing that shit. Warnock is losing to a fucking a retard. He's losing to a fucking football retard. We got to get excited. We got to start beating the shit out of him. Start just pop, pop, pop. We got to start. Come on, Democrats. So let me tell you something to the Democrats and the independents and you moderate motherfuckers, because they ain't going to moderately stop Roe versus Wade. They're not going to moderately do it. They're going to go across the board and make it the law. Once they get in, they're going to throw January 6th commission on their ass if they win. They're going to throw out everything, and they're going to reinstate fucking Trump if they want to. Listen to me, Democrats. You silly bitches. I know it's a bunch of old white men that mostly run it. Okay, maybe. No, not that one. I clicked the wrong row. Oops. Clicked the wrong pictures. Yeah, this is pretty much who you're battling.
Those are the same guys.
So shit. Yes.
Those not the same guys?
I'm
sorry, they look the same.
They do look the same. Yeah, they do.
No, those are the same guys. Yeah,
the same guys. Same guys. So what I'm saying to you, if you're a Democrat, obviously they've already gerrymandered and redistricted and did all kind of dirty dirt bag shit. So what I'm saying to you is we need to fight. And I know it's going to be harder on us. We're going to have to outvote them by a large amount. We're going to have to step up and step out because they are cheating bitches. And we want to see his whole crew look like this at the end of the day, in 50 days. We got 50 days. We need, if not less, to start beating the shit out of them. And Merrick Garland, you better start beat the shit out of them with the law.
With the law, take the book.
With the law.
Books can be weapons.
I brought the law and the law won. Okay, so make sure we do that. That's what I need you to do. That's my shangry for today, because Republicans are playing evil, dirty, fucking bullshit politics while you're trying to be nice and soft and handy hand, bitch ass hands. Start throwing hands, bitches. Hands, fan, tomato, potato, you name it.
That's what it is, y'all. Savage AF, man. That's your show for this Thursday.
We out of here. Yep.
22nd, 2022.
Next weekend, we will be in Colorado Springs at the 3 East Comedy Club. So if you're in Colorado Springs for Friday, Saturday, September 29th, September 30th and October 1st, we will be in Colorado Springs doing the Savage AF live show. And if you're around this weekend, you have to be in Long Beach, I'll be at the Comedy Room. I'll be at the Comedy Room tomorrow night. So that's Friday, the 23rd. All right. Yeah. So we will see you soon. Thank you for rocking with us. All the people that rock with us, you good people. All the people that don't rock with us, eat a bag of nuts. All right.
Not cashews.
Not cashews. We talking about.
All right, y'all.
All right. Nuts.